Next, we return to that extraordinary Anglo-Saxon sword found in one of the early medieval graves in Kent. Conservator Dana Goodburn-Brown has brought the sword and her microscope to give me a closer look. I want to come and see what you're looking at underneath the microscope there. This is the sword.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know where to even start. There's so many amazing things. This is like a dream for me, this work.
I mean, it's such fine craftsmanship, isn't it?
Absolutely. And my different tools here, I've got porcupine quills, toothpicks, because I need to tease out the soil, but not damage the organic material.
Yeah. So it's painstaking work.
It's really slow going, but the reward is like finding these exciting little glimpses into the past. So if we start at the top of the hilt here, look at these little tool marks. They are so tiny. You kind of need the microscope to appreciate them.
Yeah.
I like
And
to
then
think
there's all these little triangles as well.
Yeah. I love to think about the craftsmen in the workshop when they made it.
Yeah. I mean, that level of detail.
Isn't that amazing?
Just
That
extraordinary.
craftsperson must have been so thrilled with their work.
The metalwork is mind-blowingly intricate and accomplished. But there are organic remains too, which add to the picture of this incredibly special, high-status sword.
We know that it's in its scabbard. So this is wood. And then really cool is the high-status ones are beaver fur.
What, on the inside of the scabbard?
Yeah. That stringy striation along there, I think that's beaver fur.
That's the fur. So it's the whole idea of when you're pulling a sword out, it makes this kind of metal noise. It wouldn't have at all. It would be very silent coming out of the scabbard. Under the microscope, there are more clues here. But they're not actually part of the sword or its scabbard.
I've also found fly pupa, which again is really cool to find. Okay, there's a fly pupa there. There.
Oh, yes.
You see there?
Yeah. Does that tell you that the body was lying in the grave for a certain amount of time?
Yeah. So that's the whole CSI thing about, and why people talk about maybe they were there for 5 days with their clothes on, a long time for fly to land, lay an egg, and then to pupate.
Yeah, yeah.
And the sword
it means that the body isn't being placed in the grave and then immediately covered with soil.
No. They were out and people would say their goodbyes.
They were learning something about the funerary practice as well from this.
So it's slow going, but the rewards are huge.
Yeah.
The stories that can be told from what we're seeing. To think about the people that actually made it and to find little glimpses that tell me about their workshop or help me visualize it.
Yeah.
To me is really exciting.
It takes you back, doesn't it? Yeah. Duncan has also brought in some of the other finds, which have now been cleaned. Duncan, you've had a chance to look at some of these objects in a bit more detail. So what can you tell about them now?
So we've got a range of things to show you and to talk about. And what's really nice about that is that they tell quite an interesting story.
Yeah.
So we've got a series of glass beads and stone beads as well.
Is that
So
rock crystal?
It's a rock crystal bead.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's lovely, isn't it? This one is a really pretty buckle. And Dana's cleaned it up really nicely. And you can see here, we've got this sort of patterning, incredibly decorative object.
It is wonderful because we're only getting little glimpses of what they were wearing and obviously the durable materials remaining in the grave, but they obviously cared about how they looked.
I think they did, hugely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Many of the grave goods are objects which would have been made locally in Kent. But there are some more exotic items too.
So we've got another buckle here, which seemed to suggest we've got this sort of connection to France. Okay, this object is much more of a French character than a lot of other objects.
Yeah.
And that would make sense in Kent, to have that connection across the channel. And over here, what we've got are the objects that were found in that really deep female grave.
Yeah, down the bottom.
These in particular, these wrist clasps here, are really quite special. I've never seen another example of this in the UK at all.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're unique to your site?
They're unique to the site, but almost certainly Scandinavian in character. And that's interesting, isn't it, that we've got that connection to France and a connection to the northern Europeans in those earlier ones. So in this deep grave with this Scandinavian character wrist clasps, we also find the small bucket. So we've got things that are far away and things that are much more local. If she is from the same place as those wrist clasps, then what's interesting is that she's bringing her way of doing things, but she's also interacting with people with their way of doing things. So we're seeing her coming along, not just as a foreigner, but as someone who's bringing ideas together and creating something very new.
I think we're looking at something really interesting here, because we are looking at these crucial centuries after the breakup of the Western Roman Empire.
Yeah.
When we're seeing people on the move, we're seeing ideas on the move, objects on the move, but it's almost like people are trying to re-establish or invent their identity.
Absolutely.